So there's only 2 more episodes left in From. Yeah, this is the show that's on MGM. I don't know if you got a chance to see it. We're at season 3. I just finished watching the 8th episode. And I'm sorry, but it sucks. It's really, I don't know what else to say. It sucks big rhinoceros ballsack. There's no answers. Like, okay, so the whole basically episode is based on that Fatima has this evil force in her. We knew this the last episode. We knew this. That's why, she stabbed that old lady. What was her name again? Telly? Telly. We knew this already, okay? We knew everybody in the town were going to freak out. We knew all of this in episode 7. And pretty much that's about it. Okay, then Elgin freaked out because he's getting that pictures from the, whatever that crazy woman is, that ghost, that entity. And he took, Fatima, that's how it ended, to that, whatever it is, that underground dungeon. And he's telling her, it's not your baby. There's a baby, but it's not yours. Okay, great.
So how does he know that?
But what does that mean? Again, there's no answers. It's like, look, all right, we knew with Julie, she was hearing the sounds with the, whatever you want to call that crazy place, that you walk through, and you're supposed to have the torch that brings you through. It's that dungeon area. Okay, so apparently she was the one. I guess that's the only answer they gave us. You want to know the only answer was that she was the one who took the rope. Remember that guy who was like all skinny and all messed up, and he's chained there for like friggin' decades? You know what I'm talking about, right? When Boyd was trapped in that big, huge chimney, I kept saying to myself, how did that guy who was chained up, how did he throw the rope down to Boyd? So now it just showed us it was Julie who actually took the rope and threw it down to Boyd. So that's the only answer. That the entire season 3, the entire 8 episodes, the only answer that they gave us was Julie was the one who took the rope and threw it down to Boyd. Other than that, okay, whatever. So Victor now figured out that he had to go to church with that friggin' doll. Was that Jasper? But now he figured out it wasn't even the doll Jasper. It was a little boy, the white outfit. Looks like friggin' John Travolta, right? Saturday Night. Well, you can tell by the way I move myself, I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Anyway, the little boy, the white outfit. But there's no answers in it. Victor's going on. He's trying to make it like we didn't know about the children. Like, this is going back, I think, in the 2nd season now. It's like, we know about the children. We know that you have to say, that's why, ready, newsflash, Tabitha went into the tree. She went into the tree because she was looking for the children in the lighthouse. She wanted to save the children. So it's like that whole thing that Victor, that whole revelation that he came, it came in his head like, oh my God, the children need to be saved. Oh, that's why my mother left me. We knew about this. We knew about it in season 2. It's like, so I think it's a desperate attempt by the producers in MGM to just drag this out to another season. And they do not want to give us answers. They don't want to do it because they figure if we give them the answers, nobody's going to want to watch it anymore. That's going to be the end. This is the end, my only friend of From. But I disagree. See, I disagree with the producers of MGM. See, I think, I'm just going to give you my hypothesis here, okay? I'm going to give you my educated guess, okay? Let's say they give us the answer, by the next 2 episodes, which is probably most likely not going to happen. They're not going to give us ugats in Italian. That means 0. But let's say they gave us the answer and they describe what From is. Let's assume, now we're assuming it's a government-controlled program that, if you watched Werewood Pines, I don't know if you saw, that's another great show, by the way. Great show. I believe that's on Hulu. If you wanted to watch that, Werewood Pines. Phenomenal show. One of my favorites. But, if you watch Werewood Pines, see, they took the approach where they gave you the answer. They gave you the answer at the end of their season 1, and then season 2 they built on that. That's exactly what I think could happen with From. If they give us the answer, you see what I'm trying to say? They can build a whole season now. Like, here's an example. Let's say they say it's a government program. They're, just for argument's sake, they're abducting people. They're putting them in this, like, some kind of a coma where they're having nightmares, and From is some kind of a, they're in a coma, and and they're having these horrible nightmares, and everyone's having horrible nightmares, and that's all it is. Okay, now they can build a whole season around that. They can build a whole season how, like, Boyd, and the government employees, they're like, you know what? Mutiny. They're like, I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to abduct people. And then they start, like, you see what I'm saying? They could build a whole season. They could give us an answer, but they don't want to do it. So my assumption is these next 2 episodes will leave us with nothing. That's it. They have to wait an entire year, 12 months, 365 days for the next From. I don't think, do you really believe that they're going to give us an answer in the next 2 episodes? I don't think so. And I'm pissed. I am very angry, and I'm really, really getting disgusted. I am disgusted, and I am pissed. Give us an answer! Give us an answer! You hear me talking! You mother effing producers at MGM! Give us an answer!